just fully gave myself to that. Hey guys, it's Mike Mayashiro, and I want to talk to you about fear. Fear. Fear likes to lie to us. Yummy, delicious lies that sabotage us and keep us from being who we're supposed to be. Lies like, lie number 1, you're not allowed to be amazing. Yeah, that's straight up coming from hell, from Satan's dirty little heart. You're not allowed to be amazing. I learned in church growing up. I grew up in the Christian church most of my life, and I learned from a pretty young age, you're not allowed to stand out. You're not allowed to shine. You're supposed to shine because you're the light of the world, just not too bright. You know what I mean? Shine just enough to let us know that you're alive, you got a pulse, you're still listening, you'll tithe, but not bright enough that it's hard for me to see. And it's like, where does this come from? Where do we learn that we're not allowed to be awesome? I mean, like, I didn't come here to like fizzle out and die, you know what I mean? Like, there's something in me, I found some amazing stuff inside of me. I happen to think that I'm wonderful. And not just me, like I think we're all wonderful in our own unique and specific way. Where did we learn that we're not allowed to be that? Like, what kind of a life are we gonna be living when you're sparking all this brilliance and genius and you have to pretend like that's not happening? That sounds like hell to me. That sounds like cruel and unusual punishment. So at the end of the day, my goal today, right now, in this moment with you, is to strip off that idea, that lie that you're not allowed to shine, that you're not allowed to be honest about who you are, what you're like, what you have to bring to the world, and the fact that that's quite remarkable. I mean, like, what if Elsa believed that she wasn't allowed to be amazing? Oh, I guess she straight up did for a long time, didn't she? And you know, you see how that went, how that worked out for her. Goodness, she froze the entire kingdom and was miserable for a long time. And like, who wants to wear gloves? But at the end of the story, we saw that Elsa actually got to realize that who she is spectacular. And if she's not afraid of the beauty and the glory coming out of her, that she actually has something beautiful to offer the world, something powerful that's really like life-giving and like, you know, being able to ice skate in the middle of the summer, like that's awesome. I don't know where Elsa came from. I want to cut that entirely. Let me The truth is, you were born to be fantastic. Your dad is God. He's amazing. He can't not be brilliant. And so by nature, the very like fabric of what you are is brimming with brilliance and genius and talent and beauty. Like that's what you're made of. You're supposed to be that. Life gets a lot easier when we stop listening to the lies like fear telling us we're not beautiful, we're not amazing, we're not allowed to be those things. And we start admitting the truth to the world. I'm amazing. I'm beautiful no matter what they say. Words can't bring me down. You're amazing. In all the little ways and all the big ways that you can start disagreeing with fear, that I'm not allowed to be awesome, I'm not allowed to shine, I'm not allowed to admit that I'm even aware that I'm this amazing person. All those places, I invite you, I encourage you, declare war on those things. Start living like you're awesome. Like who you are matters. Like what you have to say is important. Like what you're bringing to this life has significance. Because it does. And so you guys, like the more we choose to allow what's true about us to come out, we admit that and we embrace it, the more fear gets stamped out and love gets to, you know, exude from who we are, but also fill the world that we live in, and it makes things a lot more enjoyable. So would you do your part? Reduce global fear and go ahead and admit you're awesome. So tune in next week. We're going to talk about another lie, lie number 2. Am I telling them what the lie is? Tune in next week for lie number 2. See you next time. Cut it. Just kidding, I'm back. If you guys have any thoughts or comments or things you'd like me to talk about on this channel, please add them in the comments below. I'd love to hear your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can catch all the other amazing videos coming out of here. And one more thing, you guys, you can also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. My handles in all of those platforms is Mike Mayashiro. All right, see you next time. Done. Cool.